Jojo Rabbit. I honestly had no idea this movie was coming out, but I saw that Taika Watiti, I hope I said that name right, the director of Thor 3 and a few other smaller movies, the director whose fame has really rose since Thor 3 came out, he's directing this, and he's also starring in this. He's also the voice and the performance actor of Korg, the friend of Thor. Hello, mate. How you doing, man?
So that one guy's on again, making fun of me.
So he's incredibly talented. His gray hair, kind of like my gray hair, would suggest that he's much older, but I really don't think he is. But anyways, he's written this based on a book. He's directing it, and he's also starring it as Hitler. But just from the picture of the trailer, I know nothing about this. It seems obviously like a comedy. So we are very excited to get into this trailer. This is Boring Reviews, brand new channel. This is my wife, Jody. I'm Nick. She makes appearances from here and there on the channel when Gabe's not here, when Chris or Adam's not here, or when I not feel like doing it by myself. And we are going to get into this right now. Here we go.
Boring Reviews!
The book was better.
Here's Master Jojo. You're a top man. Prepare to leave the house.
Today you boys will be involved in such activities as war games, ambush techniques, and blowing stuff up.
I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can.
When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
Kids, it's time to burn some books.
Burn some books?
That's heartbreaking. 10-year-olds shouldn't be celebrating war and talking politics.
Hitler. I wish more of our young boys had your blind fanaticism.
Did you know Jews can read each other's minds? But how would you know if you saw one? They could look just like us. Hi. You know what I am? What's it? A Jew. Gesundheit.
Sheesh, that was intense.
What am I going to do?
No idea.
Got it! I will
Burn down
negotiate.
the house and blame Winston Churchill. Or negotiate.
If I tell on you, you'll be in big trouble.
They'll never win. Love is the strongest thing in the world.
Your mother took me in. She's kind. She treats me like a person.
You two seem to be getting on well.
She doesn't seem like a bad person. I'm the enemy. You're not a Nazi, Jojo. You're a 10-year-old kid who likes dressing up in a funny uniform and wants to be part of a club.
Good song.
You okay? Oh, God. Nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, I know. It's definitely not a good time to be a Nazi.
Stephen Merchant, that's the funny tall guy is. All right, well, there was quite a few people in that movie.
Yeah.
The actress that plays the young girl, she looks so familiar. I'm not sure if she's the one in that small movie Leave No Trace. She looked a lot younger in this one. She looks like a younger
Abigail Breslin? No, what's her name?
what's the girl from A Girl with a Dragon Tattoo? I cannot think of her name right now. It looks like a younger version of Rooney Mara. Looks like a younger version of her. I know it's not her, obviously, but it just looks like her. But it might be that girl from Leave No Trace. Anyways, that looks really interesting. I'm kind of confused.
You know what it reminds
It's
me of?
obviously like a comedy, like almost like a black satire comedy on Hitler to the extreme.
It reminds me of, what was that? Moonlight Kingdom?
Yeah,
Moonrise
it looks
Kingdom?
like a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah.
But obviously not Wes Anderson. This is Taika Waititi who's doing this. Still don't know if I'm saying that name right. But
it looks interesting.
It looks like something he would do. He's definitely got a very creative sense of humor, a creative outlook on certain things. I'm not sure if the Hitler character is like the boy's imaginary, an imaginary friend of his, or is actually the real Hitler. In IMDb, it says Adolf Hitler. I don't know.
My only thing is, if it was the real Hitler and he's having a Jewish girl in his home, he wouldn't be okay with that.
Well, I don't know if it's his home. She's obviously hiding, so he wasn't sure about it. And then they obviously talk about it, and he seems like, she's the plague or whatever. But then he's talking about pretending to be Winston Churchill and whatnot.
Yeah, that was interesting.
All over the place. But this is a movie. It's rated PG-13. It's for, basically anyone these days that wants to check it out. It's going to be available. And it'll definitely be interesting to check out. I fear that I'm either going to think it's just okay, or I might even hate it, because that preview really kind of confused me. But I trust the director, and hopefully it'll be fantastic. I like that Scarlett Johansson was in there.
I don't like her.
What?
I don't. She drives me crazy.
Well, you're alone on that opinion, because I think she's phenomenal.
I think it's going to be an amazing movie just because it has a song, We Can Be Heroes, for one day.
And that was a different language,
It was.
right?
I'm assuming it's German.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
I definitely was trying to figure, this sounds familiar, but I don't recognize the language. But obviously, now that you say heroes, that makes a whole bunch of sense. But Scarlett Johansson, I remember her, the first time I saw her was in a little movie called Home Alone 3. She was the older sister in the movie about 5 minutes. I did not know she would go off to be, this great actress from there. But anyways, if you like this reaction, please give us a thumbs up. If you know more information about this movie, please let us know in the comments. And until next time,
Adios.
Boy Reviews!